Deadliest computer virus by Disrupt. The world's deadliest computer virus. Alright.
A 6.5 magnitude earthquake is shaking the foundations of the Banggai Islands. 93 million miles away, Mars, Mercury, Venus, Jupiter.
Oh, is it a
Saturn,
space virus?
And the Sun. All conjoined
Aliens hacked our hentai folders?
event. Back at the equator, it's early morning. A student presents an idea for his senior thesis. He says the internet has become too costly for the average person.
Damn, this is really well made. Holy
Solution.
shit.
He can create a program that would retrieve the account logins of other individuals, hijack their internet.
Thanks for resub, Tim Tom.
Obviously, he wouldn't release the bug. He just wants to show he can do it before graduation. The dean's response?
We do not. What does that
The
say?
student writes,
We do not produce burglocks. What is that, like a Magic the Gathering card? What the fuck is a burglock? We do not burger? No, it's not burger. What the fuck is this? Burglars! Oh, this is a K. Oh, I thought this was a K. Burglars. He just, he forgot this part, so it looks like a K. Okay.
the last line of code. He originally developed it to be geolocked to Manila, a safety net. But last minute, out of sheer curiosity,
Thanks for the resub, Yan Ray.
he removes the geographic restriction. Shrouded in the universal message of peace, the file looks to be from a secret admirer.
Oh, this is like the... Ooh, this is a classic.
Once opened, the full file extension reveals itself.
Hey, thank you,
This is
Tip.
a visual
Thanks for resub,
basic
Come Dragon.
It uses an exploit in early computer systems that allowed it to run system code simply by being opened. The top two files are sent to the Windows system folder, where they wait. The
This-
bottom one is sent to
the
the Windows directory.
Production on this is off the
where it
fucking
creates its
charts.
own key in the local machine registry. This causes other programs to run as soon as the system boots, before the user even has a chance to log in. From there, it opens Internet Explorer and randomly picks from a series of 4 web pages. Once landed, it downloads winbugsfix.exe. Then, it adds another registry key at the starting line.
Okay.
It gathers the system
What does it
login,
all mean?
password, IP address,
Oh.
and remote access information, packages it up neatly, and sends it to mailme at super.net.ph. After the details are set,
I love that he has like his
word
own little
searches
fucking
for
video
files
game
containing
world here to
extensions
enter.
like .js or
like Code Miko
.css.
shit.
It overwrites them
Thank you.
with the file extension. It does the same for JPEGs and MP3s, rendering them completely unretrievable.
World's deadliest computer virus.
Once the damage is done, the worm enters Outlook, scans for emails, then sends itself using the originator's email
Thanks to
address.
Tier 1 Seagull and resub Rimbuck.
Destruction is now spreading through a message of peace and love.
You are watching Disrupt.
This is movie quality shit here.
From Philippines to Hong Kong, the virus has infected several large corporations and banks, not only deleting important files within the companies,
Gonna look
but
greater.
grabbing the email listings of all individuals in contact. From there, it jumps to Europe, where it wreaks particular damage to the email servers within the House of Commons. They're forced to shut down, same with the Denmark Parliament. With classified documents in danger of being wiped out.
Who the fuck
US
opened
Air
I
Force
love
has
you
deployed
emails
system
at the Parliament
ASAP.
building?
Works by
Nobody's
utilizing
getting an
the
I love you
44
message there.
sensors that the Air Force had previously placed across bases throughout the country. It then creates a sort of window for centralized command to
What
view
is this?
Exit Tier 1 Nathan.
emails.
Computer virus.
The email
Well,
matches
yeah,
the
but
description. Command
I'm
sends a
not understanding,
TCP
like, the
reset
video.
to that desktop.
It's
Just
giving...
Just
stop
explaining
receiving
the
emails
virus?
for
Yeah. And what? It's a like a history lesson.
Oh,
The private
that's
sector
boring.
is not so lucky. Most
Well, I
companies are
highly
using
disagree.
Outlook, including AT&T and Ford. They are forced to take their email servers offline.
Who's your tier 1 year friend
The
Tio
virus
and
has
the
now
Prime
affected
Nardo?
nearly 55 million computers. Along with the emails, a second spreader has been identified. Within the original files, one is named mirc.ini.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be a
This is the
dude's
computer for
name.
IRC client.
It was just a picture of my dad.
It automatically
He was spreading
sends
it back
the
in
list of
2000.
all contacts that the victim may share on a server. Instead of a love letter, though, it sends this message. Thinking it's a legit file, tech-savvy users of IRC would recognize the name, the author of MIRC. It's only after running the script
Thanks a gift sub your
they
friend
know
and the
it
resub
had nothing
Kartik.
to do with it. Security analysts are scanning the virus, looking for clues as to the origin. They find that a component within closely resembles a password cracker named that was discovered 4 months earlier. They find within it signed names and resumes, an entry that says, in the resume portion is an extended list of
Like the
first
Joker
and
with a
last
calling
names,
card.
along with a group title.
Good man.
This traces back to an after-school club at a computer college in the Philippines. An apartment is raided. Inside is a man, a woman, and an empty desk with a dusty outline of a Gateway Performance 1500.
How do they know?
The man, now identified as Romo Ramones, is the boyfriend of Irene de Guzman,
Oh, is this something that actually
who is the
happened?
older sister of a student
Yeah.
in the college.
No, I thought it was just explaining what
student's
could have
name
happened
just
if
so happens
this
to
happened.
be on the list.
What?
I didn't know that they actually had a virus go through. When was this?
2000.
Oh, well, that's why.
Thanks to tier 1 Pinkerton and the Prime Kawarda. Resub Jake.
You're going to find that it's a lot lighter than usual as you drive eastbound from the...
That was Love Shack by the B-52s. You're listening to 102.7 KISS FM. Folks, it's a sunny 75.5 degrees in Los Angeles.
Fucking
Today is
three.
the old Friday.
Why would I know about this?
It's Win a Porsche
Well-
Friday. You know the rules.
Yeah,
Down
I
the
mean,
line,
I don't
for
remember
the
it super well either, but
brand new $50,000
I don't know why it'd be a fake history lesson.
I didn't realize that it was a history lesson. I mean, he's just explaining what happens if a virus goes through and all this stuff happens. I didn't know it was something that really happened that way. That it was just going through like this could happen if this.
I get
Very
ya.
recognizable as our current day web. This is before .coms and .orgs.
Hey, he said like a history lesson. Doesn't make me think
Pseudonym
it actually happened and it's an actual
Has just
history
come across
lesson.
a telephone number for ARPANET was the first wide area network that allowed different connections to send information to each other. Also known
I wonder if they're gonna bring
as
up my old
packet switching.
website here for evidence.
He
I
tries
remember I had a
connecting to the
Pixo.
network through his home modem. Sure enough,
Maybe that's the key.
he's gained access to the University of California, Berkeley. Diving further, he discovers there's potential government documents hidden behind a password. He tries guessing. He tries.
UCB.
Over the next
Good
few weeks,
guess.
Dante continues logging in. For him, it's less about obtaining sensitive information or leaking it, more about gaining power, snooping around, seeing how far he can cross the line. On one of his deep dives, he makes a fatal error. He forgets to mask his login name.
Why
This
even make
error
the
lights up
login
a
name
silent flag
your name?
Miles away.
Make
from
it
the
like
security office.
Dick Hard
Unbeknownst
Thundercock
to
or something.
Kevin,
Who cares?
He continues. The kid answers the door. He's greeted by the Los Angeles DA. They seize his computer, but since he's underage, he isn't charged.
Now he works for NSA.
In the back
Thank you
reaches
tier 1
of a
sentient
Menlo
salt
Park
and the
storage
resub
facility,
Moshe and the two
two
gift subs
workers are
Linen.
clearing out unpaid storage units.
Already
It's a
seen that
routine
Seagull.
job.
It's like a
Break
300
open the
million
lock,
view video.
Clear out the belongings, auction off what they can. But in this particular unit, they find something. The Stanford Research Institute One of the centers impacted by the previous escapades
Is it
reaches
Prime Rye?
out to Kevin, proposing that he works for them, securing their network. The 18-year-old is hired.
Hey, congrats, Kevin. Fuck
He's
yeah.
onto a few blocks from the main entrance
Big
of
pickup.
SRI. He spends his days working on encryption algorithms for secure military communications. He's successfully gone from an underground black hat hacker to a white hat hacker with a paycheck. Detective James Neal of the Menlo Park PD thinks he's looking at a standard case of stolen property. The storage bill is assigned to
Thanks to the anonymous gift sub.
John Anderson. A quick search finds this name to be a fake. Upon further inspection of the unit, the detective finds blank IDs and a document containing an unpublished number of the Soviet embassy.
Oh
A page
boy,
back, another document
we've been infiltrated.
containing the name.
Thanks to the 5 gift subs, Shuby, and the Prime Urinal Goblin, and Dad Kisser. Cool name.
The National Bureau of Investigation issues a mandatory court appearance for 2 students, Onel de Guzman, who originally proposed the thesis, and Michael Buen, who is suspected to have helped write the structure of the worm.
This is his trial date still pending 21 years
Nowhere to
later.
be found.
One day we'll ask him about it.
The worm continues its spread, though the effects are beginning to weaken. A press conference is called. The guest of honor, Onel de Guzman. When asked if he is the one who unleashed the virus, Onel states, and when questioned if he feels anything
Oh, come
about the
on,
damage
go
caused,
hard with the
he looks
supervillain
dead,
shit.
mumbles nothing, then covers his ears. Being the first large-scale computer crime out of the Philippines,
Thanks to resub,
the
Jeff.
authorities have trouble charging Onel
And
with
Drop
anything.
Bears.
Over the subsequent months,
Been alright, man.
the
Hope you had a good
Philippine
day.
Congress passed legislation dealing with computer-related crimes. But seeing as this was made official after Onel's stunt, he can't be charged. Ultimately, the case against him boils down to credit card fraud. Onel never admits
Thanks to
to
5 gift
creating
subs,
the
Sticky
virus,
Keys, and resub
only that
Plant.
he may have inadvertently released the program. All charges against him are dropped. In total, the estimated damages are said to exceed
$7.8 billion
in wipe files
Wow, not bad.
for cleanup.
Fuck yeah,
2 years
Onel de
later,
Guzman.
He
Congrats.
finally admits to creating the virus and releasing it. He said he did it alone.
But why? What did he want?
See,
The madman.
VBS files have been written, and nope, it's been overwritten. It will not boot.
Exit Prime, Narfles,
Right
and
now,
resub
a cybersecurity specialist
Lyricity.
is deep in an organization's
Yeah, we'll do
infrastructure.
Darkman in a bit.
He's well equipped to face any situation that may arise, but he started at the fundamentals. Is offering computer science courses at a fraction of the cost of traditional university rates.
Wait, this is absolutely an
Whether you're looking
ad.
to become a network engineer, cybersecurity
Yeah,
specialist,
oh, it was still so well produced, I thought it was part of the hack.
computer science
Shit, they almost had me. God, it's like the fucking Chris Angel pre-commercial,
Intro,
yeah, pre-commercial shit. It's so
Holston is
fucking
brought in for
cool.
questioning. He denies everything.
Thanks, resub Zeus.
A few hours later, they accompany him to
I
his
thought that
condo.
said I forgot the
Inside,
law, not
they
I
find a
fought the
room
law.
full of
I was
equipment.
like, what?
One of these is a lineman's headset. This device can be connected wherever there are exposed telephone wires accessible. When connected to a line, the handset is essentially indistinguishable from regular telephones, except it can intercept
Oh, man,
active
those
calls,
wires.
answer incoming calls, and make outgoing
Imagine
calls.
having to straighten all those wires
Back
out.
then, you needed
Yeah.
a license to
Them.
operate it, something Kevin is lacking. They confiscate some of the equipment and start their investigation.
Is that Kevin, that son of a bitch?
Documents and equipment. They
Going in there to
find
flip over a fax
series of
machine?
pictures. A young, slender male crouching down and picking the lock
Slender
of
Man.
a Pacific Bell trailer. Further pictures show
Whoa!
the same subject inside the telephone trailer, posing with it.
We got him. Thanks to resub
For the
Shabay.
past 4 years, Poulsen has been finding a particular thrill in dumpster diving.
Okay.
This will be your last chance to get the...
Who doesn't love a
He's
good
using
dumpster, huh?
those to gain access to physical networks.
Have you ever
FBI
dumpster dived?
agents
Nope.
silently surround
I just
Kevin's
like
home
garbage
in
trucks.
North Hollywood.
Like
Then,
a real
the
man.
leader's phone rings.
Catch me if you can.
The agents immediately trace the call, only to be led straight to a Pacific Bell number. Instead of jumping town and heading out of country, Kevin decides to
Thanks for
stay
5
close
subs,
to home.
Chance. And the resub
He dyes
Nocturne.
his hair a different color.
Thank you,
Picks
Chance.
up a new identity. To get some quick cash, he utilizes his phone line skills in an all-too-easy scheme.
We're sorry. All of our representatives are still assisting other customers.
It's a sunny 75.5 degrees in Los Angeles, and today isn't just any
Dark
old
Souls win?
Friday.
Soon. We'll hit more Dark Souls soon.
It's Win a Porsche Friday. You know the rules.
Thanks to Tier 1 Monolithic.
I'm going to bed.
2,
Alright, sleep well.
1, let's roll.
Kevin flips a switch,
6.
blocks every other caller from reaching the line. Now, any line that is picked up would redirect to
You
him,
don't have to be up for anything.
including the 102nd.
Not early.
Congratulations, you've won a brand new Porsche. Who's the lucky winner? Wow, I can't believe it. This
Thanks to Tier 1 Gantz.
Michael B. Peters.
One can only speculate about what motivated Kevin Poulsen.
Oh, God.
Even before he fled, agree
It's
that he's an
non-pedophile
unusual,
hunter Chris
great
Hansen.
young man, possibly a genius. But now he is a wanted man, facing up to 37 years in prison.
A TV show has just aired an episode about Kevin's hacks. The show opens their phone lines to callers that may have tips about the subjects. On the premiere of this particular episode, the phone lines are jammed.
Classic Kevin.
During his time laying
He released an EMP
LA Vice
device.
Squad, a division focused on public order crimes like narcotics and gambling, pick up Kevin on an undisclosed minor crime. Eventually, though, they release him, failing to check the federal warrant database.
That was lucky.
The feds have received a tip that Kevin is still living in LA.
Thanks to gift sub against
They
Sticky.
question some of his acquaintances. One says that he frequents.
Market.
They go to the store, give the employees his picture, and wait.
Just go to a different market. You can't be forming habits as a
Bridges
criminal.
is working the night shift.
Gotta keep them on their toes.
He spots a familiar face. Kevin has dyed his hair a light blonde, but it isn't enough.
Hey, Wheeler, thanks for the 5 gift
Store
subs,
clerk
man.
dials the authorities, ensuring Kevin doesn't spot him. By the time they arrive, Kevin is gone. For the next 24 hours, the agent on duty, Terry, stakes out the parking lot.
Thanks to the
Kevin
Prime,
pulls
see
up.
that?
Terry takes a position at the front door. 2 clerks sneak up behind Kevin and tackle him to the ground. Hearing the
But it
commotion,
wasn't
Terry
Kevin.
runs in.
It was a 9-year-old schoolboy
They
Kevin
bring
paid.
him into the back room
to
until
impersonate him.
transportation can arrive. As if on cue, Kevin begins complaining that his eyes are watering. He requests that he take his contact lenses out and get the glasses from a bag in his car. Terry agrees and retrieves the bag, but he checks it before handing it over. Sure enough, in the glasses case is a universal handcuff key.
Oh, wait, what? I still think that's super dumb that all handcuffs use the same key. I think that's so fucking dumb. What an oversight.
She recognizes the phrase and calls one of Kevin's hacker friends, who subsequently retrieves an incriminating computer from an undisclosed location. However, the police are a step ahead. Months earlier, they recruited a local hacker to infiltrate the local LA hacker circle. He rings the bell and the incriminating computer is intercepted. It takes nearly 9 months for them to decrypt it. Nearly 2 years after his arrest, Poulsen is accused of 19 counts that include conspiracy,
Rough.
connection with access devices,
They got him.
interception of wire or electronic communications, and money laundering. He faces 100 years in prison and nearly $5 million in fines.
Give him a job.
This is considered one of the first large-scale cases against the newly defined
Thank you,
crime
Prime Toad.
of hacking. If successfully charged, they hope to send a clear message to the mid-90s hacking community. Eventually, Poulsen pleads guilty to several counts of computer fraud.
Why are
fraud,
people arrested
wire
for money
fraud,
laundering?
and money laundering. He's ordered to
Are
pay
you serious?
$58K in fines and given a 51-month sentence. Kevin is released on parole. By court order, he's barred from using computers. For the first time in the 2000s, he flips the switch. He gains access.
No, Kevin, fuck. Wait, 2012.
Okay, this is the question. Did I ever consider leaving California altogether and going across the country? I did consider that, but... And
I
think
don't
this
think I'm going to
might
watch
be part
CSGO
of the
Rage.
hacker
It doesn't
mindset.
sound very
I
fun.
wanted to solve the problem, not run away from it.
Oh, I thought he turned into Tony Hawk for a second. He gave up hacking and now he just skateboards.
Hey, so I was just thinking about how everyone in the world has their own conscience, their own lives, everything. Everyone alive is living. So then I thought about how much computer processing power it would
Pretty
take to
impressive.
simulate, everybody's
Not
conscience.
bad.
I'm not saying that our universe is simulated. I don't actually believe in that theory.
Oh, okay.
All I'm
okay.
saying is that...
Is this Kevin?
Just stop for a moment and think about how much processor power would be required to simulate everybody's conscience. Another thing...
Okay. We don't need to get too deep into the weeds of simulated universe, I suppose.
I'm busy differently.